it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. I actually have your cards pulled out because I was recording your video and I got a phone call and it shut my camera off. So everything is already ready. I do have a new deck that I'm using along with the Shadowscapes Tarot, which I've used forever, and I love them. This new deck is by Biddy Tarot. It's the Everyday Tarot. The artwork is really simple and beautiful on it. I love it to clarify the Shadowscapes Tarot, so I'll be using that today. I'm really enjoying that deck a lot. I like the Shadowscapes because it's so ornate and it's got so much in every card and every picture, but I like the Everyday Tarot because it's so blunt and simple almost. That's one thing that we have. This is going to be New Moon in Sagittarius for the 7th of December, for Sun, Moon, or Rising Libra. And like I said, I'm sorry your cards are already out. Maybe that's actually better. I don't know. But this new moon is the time where, like, you want to try to find the humor in stuff that's going on. Don't, when things go wrong, you don't want to look for a problem. Try to find a way that makes it funny, or you can, find something good about it. Look for ways to connect with people. Relationships are super important right now, and you're going to want to look for a way to find joy and kind of uplift yourselves because there's something bigger and better going on for you. So we will get started. Like I said, it's a little out of order. I'm Jen from Bitch in a Hurry. You can find me at bitchinahurry.com or Bitch in a Hurry on Instagram, and all of my information is in the description. So we're going to start out for our Libras with the Four of Swords. Time to take a little bit of time away, evaluation, a time of rest. You can see here that she's just like it almost looks like she's meditating, but you're going to want to take some time away and evaluate what is going on in your life, because I think there's a lot happening and you're kind of getting ready to start a new phase in your life and you don't quite know where it's going. So the next card we have is the Hierophant, and this is a card about institutions, doing the right thing, the rules, that kind of stuff. But you know what? I always say this card is about being your own best teacher, and I think that you have the wisdom inside you. Given the fact that you're going to be able to take some time here and evaluate, take some time away, you have the wisdom inside of you to know what direction you're going in. You just need some time to be able to kind of reconcile all of the stuff that's like swirling around in your head. And the next card you get is the Magician. And this is the card that says it's time for you to make a fresh start. You can see he's got every single thing. All the elements are here on this card, and they're all perfectly balanced, just like he's perfectly balanced. Everybody is in their place, and everything that you could want to begin whatever this new venture or new life, new something that you're doing, it's right there for you. So whatever you need, the universe is going to provide it for you. So it's kind of awesome. You get this time to rest. You get this deep reflection, the fact that you do know deep down what it is that you want to do, what you're looking for. And then you have here the proof that the universe has it all provided for you. So all you have to do is just take the things that you need. I will say also, don't take the things that you don't need. Okay? Just the things that you do need. And you'll know exactly what those are. Moving forward, you have the Ace of Cups, which says it's time for you to be able to open yourself up emotionally to something new. There's something new coming along for you, and this could be a relationship. Most likely it is a partnership, friendship, relationship, something that maybe you were closed to before, but now you're thinking over. It could be that someone is thinking of having children, and or maybe getting married, something like that. And before it was something that was just completely not on your radar, but suddenly you're like, doesn't sound like a terrible idea. So we'll see. And then you have this Eight of Pentacles here, which says you've been working on something really hard and you're going to start to see some results from that. And I know, like, you see the spider, he's really little, right? And when you're working on something huge like that, all you can see is just right in front of you. So he might see that the handiwork right in front of him looks really good, but he doesn't realize that this is this huge, beautiful thing he's created. So even though you're taking the time to rest and you're going to look inside, you take the things that you need here and then open yourself up here, and you're going to allow this to come to fruition. Whatever you're working on, you're going to see something come of it. During this new moon time. So it's pretty exciting. You get the time to evaluate, you get everything you need, you open yourself up, you're creating and doing all this great stuff, and what better time than a new moon, right, to set these intentions. Now, this is really interesting because we just talked about possibly somebody opening themselves up for either a very serious committed relationship or possibly like having children, something like that. And very rarely do I say, oh, so-and-so's pregnant, because with everybody that watches, of course somebody's pregnant. But this, I really feel, has to do with children. It could be foster children. It could be helping to raise your nieces and nephews, something like that. But you're opening yourself up to something that you didn't expect emotionally, whether it's a partner, maybe your partner, maybe someone you're dating has children and you had said, I will never date anybody with children. There's definitely children involved in this for someone who's watching, and I really feel it strongly. Clarifying the Four of Swords, we have the Empress. And she is depicted as pregnant here, which is so funny because I wasn't even looking at this card when I saw the Ace of Cups up there. But this gives you the time to contemplate and reflect. You're taking that time for respite, some time away to evaluate and kind of get yourself in order, align your goals. And it's saying that you have oftentimes you have a gift to give to the world, but here, this is more than that. I really do feel it has something to do with children. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you always wanted to be a teacher, like I said, or you're considering having children, helping with children, becoming a foster parent, something. There's something going on with children. So whatever it is, I think that it's really time for you to embrace that. And then we have the Hierophant with the Two of Wands clarifying. And the Hierophant, we said, is institutions and doing things right, doing things by the rules, playing by the book, getting yourself really in order. And then the Two of Wands is exactly the same thing, evaluation and having taken some action, taking a look at where you are right now and seeing where everything fits into your plan moving forward. So you're just organizing and getting on your path, creating a plan of action to make all of this stuff a reality. And for the Magician, the clarifying card is Judgment. And I think I had said something here about only take the things that you need. So bring to judgment the things that you feel like you need or want to have in this life, especially when it comes to what the universe will provide for you, because the universe will give you everything you want, but you don't necessarily need everything. Like, you could be thinking, wow, I love the elephants. They're so beautiful. I wish I had all the elephants in the world. Well, you really don't want to manifest all the elephants in the world into like your living room. So think about that. Bring it to judgment. What do I really need? And only take those things that you really need, because if you have too many things, it really won't be any kind of a blessing to you anyways. Now, this Ace of Cups, the clarifier for the Ace of Cups is the Four of Pentacles. And I love this card because this says, mind your business. Keep this to yourself. What I think you've put up kind of a stink as far as whatever this is that you're opening yourself up to. And like I said, whether it is children, marriage, having children, being a foster parent, being a teacher, or whatever it is, you've kind of put up a little bit of a stink about it. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'll never get married again. I'll never have kids, blah, blah, blah. And you put up sort of a fit about it. And so now you may feel like, I want to tell the world, I want to tell everybody about this. But in the Four of Pentacles way, the miserly way, the keeping everything close to your chest way, keep this close to your chest. Keep this to yourself just for right now. Just for right now, I think it's really good. This is a brand new emotion that you're dealing with here. You're an air sign, okay? And I'm an air sign too. So we keep a lot of stuff in our heads. We mill a lot of things around in our heads. So to suddenly go, I'm going to be emotional and open myself up and, oh, joy. People, will look at you like, what? So keep this to yourself. You have this grand plan and you already know how it's all going to work out, but you don't need to tell everybody just yet, okay? Just kind of keep this to yourself. Like I said, you have the wisdom in here. You already know what's going on. You already know. Now, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, I can't even believe how this all came up, is the Ten of Cups. And that you, like I said, you're working so hard. You see a little bit of the fruit of this. You see a little bit. Everybody else sees something amazing here, something beautiful. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is the marriage, family, reunion, happiness, fulfillment in your personal life, in a marriage and a family, with possibly children. But whatever you have going on, I definitely think this reading is for someone in particular. I feel like somebody watching this is like, oh my God, this is for me. And would you just let me know who that is? I would, and you don't have to make a comment here. Just send me a message at bitchinahurry.com or send me a message on Instagram at bitchinahurry or notsomysticaltarot@gmail.com, which is all in the description. I would like to know who this person is because it's killing me. I'm a little nosy. But yeah, that Eight of all the hard work you're doing is clarified by the Ten of Cups, which is the marriage and family card. So whatever you're opening yourself up to, it's going to be worth all of this work that you put in. And like I said, you can keep it to yourself. That's okay. But it's going to be worth all this work that you put in. I cannot wait to see what happens. I will talk to you guys soon.